Hi everybody, and welcome to True Wants. We're here, we try to help you make that decision if it's going to change from a want to a need. If you are new to my channel, I really hope you will choose to subscribe. It's free and it's easy. It's the red button that you'll see right underneath this video. If you press it and it turns gray, you're in. It's that simple. There's also a bell beside that subscribe button that I always recommend that you press. It's called the notification bell. And what ends up happening is YouTube will notify you just once that I uploaded a brand new video. I do upload a lot, and sometimes my videos are time sensitive, so I don't want you to miss out. So make sure to press that subscribe button, ring that bell, and you'll be in the know. Also in that same area, there is a thumbs up. That's important on the YouTube platform for the growth of a YouTuber. So if you're enjoying all the content that I make, please take a second to hit that thumbs up when you arrive. It will turn blue, the number will increase, and that's you helping me grow on the YouTube platform. So I'm thanking you in advance for that thumbs up. All right. Today, this is my second video that I'm doing today because the first video that I did, and I will link it down below, it was about the introduction of this product to you guys. It is from the brand called JOAH Beauty. These makeup of the days, just so you know, what I do is if I'm trying or testing any new products, these are the videos that I film. That's why there's sometimes 2 videos in a day for me, because I want to film if I'm testing out new products. And then these videos come up when I'm not sharing videos of unboxings or special deals or spoilers, or there's like so much that I'm able to share with you on this channel. So the makeup of the days are my way of doing reviews on products. So the video that I did earlier today was to share with you that I was able to, and you guys will be able to also get this product for free. If you watch that video, I told you how, and I will try to leave that linked down below as well. So I ended up paying just $1.99 shipping for this, and I left, like I said, all that in the information down below. It's not because I have a channel or anything like that. All of my purchasing and all my boxes and everything that I do is under my personal name. When I do get PR, like from IPSY, that is coming to True Wants, the channel. So I want to make sure that you guys know about that. So if I'm able to find something that's a great deal or something for free that I had the opportunity to try and it was real, I wanted to make sure to share that with you guys as well. So what I did was I shared with you in that video, and like I said, I will link that one down below. I don't know when this video is going up, so you might have already got this, seen this. This could be shown months from now, but it really is just reviewing the products that are on my face and to share with you guys my thoughts on the products. This one really impressed me. This is a skincare primer and foundation all in one. It behaves very much like a CC cream, and it is and then it turns itself into a foundation. It's a really unique product, and I'm really getting more and more impressed with this brand, JOAH Beauty. It is a skincare brand. It is a drugstore brand that really takes the benefits of skincare, and to me, the fact that it's available in drugstore, I think is great, but it's in drugstore few and far between. It's in some CVS's. I do all my purchasing on this through my Rakuten link, and then I buy it on through them, and literally it comes within days. So I'm happier, instead of running from store to see who's carrying it, to get the deals that they always offer online. So this is a product that I wanted to share with you, and everything I'm talking about is what I have on my face, and this has been on all day, and I'm really, really impressed with it. Because when it finalized its dry down, which didn't take long, maybe a minute, I realized that I'm going to try to use this as my foundation for the whole day as opposed to just using this product, because like I said, my day starts, I put my makeup on, and then I have a business, and we work all the time, and then throughout the day, if something happens and I could take a break and I could sit down and film, that's what I do, and I share that with you guys. So this is the product that started off this whole makeup of the day, and that's why I decided to try some other products. You're also going to see some old-time favorites that I'm enjoying, and because when I started this process, it wasn't about a makeup of the day, it was really about testing this product. Because this behaved more like a BB and a CC cream, when I do anything like that, I pull out my more lightweight drugstore concealers. This one is an old-time favorite. As you can see, it's very well loved, and I have this in multiples of colors, but this one is the Instant Age Rewind Erase Dark Circles. It has that little sponge on the top. You twist it from the bottom, and you're able to dot this wherever you can. wherever you have dark circles or, you know, redness, or wherever you feel you need a little bit more coverage, or you want to bring brightness to those areas on your face. I like, when I'm using BB and CC creams, to use this. That's always been my combination, so I'm sharing that with you guys. Because I was sticking with drugstore, my other two favorites that I always talk to you guys about is from Maybelline. It is their Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. The Fairlight is the color that I use under my eyes to set my concealer, and then this light is what I use to set whatever foundation I have on my face. The key with this is that you have to remember that for me anyways, I went and bought medium. I found it too dark. Then I went light medium, and I found that one to be nice. If my foundation is too light, I use that. But if everything color-wise is working great for me, the light is the one that I go with. And I am far from a girl who's a light, so I really feel their colors are one step down. So if you think you're a light medium, then choose light. If you think you're a medium, choose light medium. I hope that all makes sense. So I have this in a bunch of array of colors. I truly feel this acts very similar to my Laura Mercier, and it is really inexpensive. And these I get on Amazon. I will leave my link for Amazon down below. I have an affiliate link there, so if you use my link, thank you. It keeps that link alive on Amazon. I don't know the dollars that you get from Amazon for having that link, but I know that if the link doesn't get used, it disappears. And the only reason I give you a link to something is if that is where I found the best deal. So this is where I found it the cheapest. It was on Amazon. I'm Prime, so I literally get it in a day. So it's really fantastic. So I want to share that with you guys as well. I also wanted to try a couple of brushes. One is my all-time favorite that I've shared with you guys before. It is from IT Cosmetics. It was one of the first brushes I got introduced to from their brand. And whenever I'm using a BB or CC cream, this is the brush that I use. It gives me the flawless, I enjoy this so much, this brush. And then the other side is what I use for my concealer. So I wanted to share that with you as well. Then I wanted to try, and this has been sitting, waiting for me to try for the longest time. This is from CAB and Cosmetics. This is that brand that is the mother with the two daughters. She's a Bravo celebrity. They have a show called Don't Be Tardy, all that stuff. They are makeup lovers. So when she came out with a brand, I had the opportunity through the boxes to get some products from her brand. And I got her eyeshadow palette, which for me worked nicely, but it looked like a Huda palette. So I expected the performance to be maybe a little bit more than it was. But what I do love from their brand a lot are their lip oils. So when this came and I opened it up, I was like on the fence. I really wasn't, it has a full mirror in it. I really wasn't sure. And I think that's why I kept sitting and sitting and sitting. To me, this looked like some of those drugstore palettes from years ago that the packaging is far better than that. But that's just the whole concept of this, I thought it was. So when I tried this and when I put it on, I was blown away, probably because my expectations were so low. So what I ended up doing was I ended up contouring with this shade here. I used this banana powder as opposed to my Ofra, which is the one that I use all the time. I used this one and I was really pleasantly surprised how nice it was. And then I ended up just using these two colors up here as the overall when I was finished, like a finishing powder. And then I decided to use this as the blush. So that is why I wanted to test as much as I could with this product. If you see this in, you know, the pop-ups or all that for those discounted price, to be able to have so many products within one to be able to play with, I think it's an absolute win-win. Like I said, I was really pleasantly surprised with this, but my expectations were so low that when I first dabbed the first brush in, I was like, hesitant, but I really wasn't planning on filming anything else. It was really about testing the foundation that we got from JOAH. So I really didn't think I'd have to worry. So really happy that this arrived. Okay, that this I was able to test. So that is my thoughts on this product here. With that said, I had a new brush from NYX that I wanted to give a shot to, and I used this to use for the bronzer. This was beautiful. This really was fantastic. And this was in one of the boxes, and this is in 02. So really excited about that. And then of course, an SLMissGlam, I got a newer one. So I decided to use this for the blush to just put it on a little bit on the cheek area. And I was shocked how pigmented the actual products inside this were. So I had to really use a very light hand, and I didn't think when I initially put it on, because normally I'll like take something and I'll put it on my, you know, skin here, and then on my hand, back of my hand, and I'll put it through. I was shocked when I went directly from there to here. I was like, wow, okay, I have to do some blending now. So that was the next products that I tried. Then I wanted to try these new guys. One I ended up getting in, I think, a mystery bag, and then the other one I purchased in the add-ons. I purchased the add-ons one first because I wanted to try this brand. It's called the Lower East Side, and these were really, really beautiful. So I will show you. I ended up using both of these palettes because I wanted to test as many colors as I could. So I did all over my eyeshadow with this. I tried a light hand to use this one up here as my transition, and then this I used in my corner of my eye. On the outer corner, and this I used on my inner corner. And then I wanted to give it a little bit more of the, you know, purpley, orangey type of, because that's the colors I like to play with. And so I played with a few of these too. These were fantastic. They went on nice dry, but they even went on even better when I used the spray on the brush. So wanted to share that with you guys as well. So these are definitely, they blended well. They're very pigmented. If you see these in the $3 section or the 2 for $5s, this is definitely a brand you shouldn't close your eyes to. I'm really impressed with it. Another product that I had the opportunity to try was from BellaPierre. This is their liquid eyeliner. And this one I was like on the fence about trying also. So you can see how this day ended up being so fantastic at the end of the day. So sometimes when you start seeing a brand too much in boxes, kind of it takes away the excitement of trying when you see certain things, and even just the way this was set up, it took my mind back to something else, and everything here ended up being an absolute winner. This BellaPierre eyeliner, what was fantastic about this is this actual tip does not move at all. So if you have a shaky hand, or if you're new to liquid eyeliner, this is the best one to get, because it doesn't move. It doesn't have it's not a felt tip, and it's not a brush tip. It's really in between both. But the way this is set up, it goes to a really nice point. So I'm able to get it a little bit of a small wing, and then take that same without going back in and over, and it dried really quickly. So I didn't have to worry about my watering eyes. I've worn this now a few times, and I am really impressed with it. So I wanted to make sure to share it with you guys here. The next one that I want to share with you is from Thrive Cosmetics. This a lot of times shows up in the $3 section as well, and I've gotten it in my bags before, and the color that I have here is called Khaki, and I will leave everything that I'm using in the description box down below so that you guys will know the colors and everything. What's nice about this product also is you always remember, I always tell you guys to try and pull, if the back end of this pulls out where the color is, it usually is a sharpener on the inside, so always feel for that to see if that you can pull it out, because more and more pencils are doing that. This is also an automatic, so sometimes you need the sharpener because you're literally just pulling it up from the bottom. You're not sharpening it to a point. So a lot of girls like more of a precise point, and that's where that sharpener comes in. This was also, I'm really impressed with the Thrive Cosmetic brand as well. This is a beautiful eyeliner. It goes on creamy, but not too creamy. It doesn't skip. It goes exactly where you want it to. Really, really happy with that. And then I just wanted to use a quick little gloss, and so I pulled this one out from this brand called Rowan, R-O-E-N, and the color that I have is in Charlie. And what's nice about this is this also doesn't go on where you have that stickiness. It really just gives you hydration to your lips. Inside the dough applicator, it has a little hole inside there, so literally you go in once and you can do your whole lip. So to me, this is really high end, and I'm really impressed with the color, and I'm impressed with how my lips felt all day. And like I said, it left no stickiness, nothing like that. Really, really impressed with that. And then the final few products are my mascara. So this is my mascara routine that I did today. I always start with a primer. The one, you know, that I used for years was from Lancome. Then I started using L'Oreal, and then I got introduced to Milk makeup through Boxycharm, and then I was able to get a couple of packs of this product in the add-ons of Boxycharm, and I'm really impressed with this. I tell you all the time, I find the biggest difference that these primers make for me, it's not so much that it gives me more fullness or length or any of that. I know it claims that primers, you know, they're supposed to help with that. It's called the Kush Lash Primer. What I find now is when I take my makeup off, I don't lose any lashes. So ever since I started using primer, and it's years now, that is what I found. So I always suggest that if you're finding you're losing lashes or your lashes are feeling more brittle, this really, I'm a believer of primers. I like face primers, I like eye primers, and I like lash primers. The next one was from Item Beauty, and this is one that I really wasn't sure about, and I'm so happy that I get forced almost to test new makeup so I can share reviews with you guys. So it ends up benefiting me so much as well, because you start getting into habits where you know how something looks and something reacts, and if you're in a hurry, you have your go-tos. But now I'm testing so many products all the time that I have so many new favorites, I don't even know what my new favorite would be. If I had to pack for a trip now, it would take me hours to try to figure out what to take with me. This here, this brush, this small brush, gives me so much length. I did not really need to go with the next mascara, which I'm going to show you, but I always share with you guys that the spiky brushes, what ends up happening with these is this is going to give you your length. This is going to give you, and if you use 2 coats of this, it will also give you the volume. So do not stay clear because the brush is so small. It really was fantastic, and it's so great on the lower lashes as well. But I'm really, really impressed with this. I will definitely be using this again, and I can use it on its own. But what I always like to do is if I use a spiky brush first, that gives me the length. I always like to have fuller lashes, but I like to have length. I'm very lucky that I don't need to use those curl things or any contraptions to help get lift. I do have lift, but there's a big difference when I have smaller eyes. I really haven't steered into the false eyelashes yet. And I say yet because years ago I tried it once and I really didn't like it, but I know technology has changed so much that I have to put that out of my head and one day sit down and do it. But I also don't like things feeling heavy on me. So for me, when I can do it like this and I don't even feel like I have anything on, that's my best makeup day. So what I always end up doing with my last step of my mascara is a brush wand. This one just happens to be from the boxes, and this is from a Pat McGrath, which means it's probably a really expensive one on its own. But like you know, when you're part of Boxycharm and IPSY, we get access to these brands, and then a lot of times they also show up in kits and on add-on sales. So for me, it's always a win-win. So if I fall in love with something now, I'm not worried. So this one here is those full brushes, and I find these give me the volume. So what girls are looking for with these false eyelashes that to me sometimes look too false, but there's some false eyelashes that are really nice that just give you that nice little look. And I find when I do that combination of a spiky and a brush, I find that I get the feeling that I like with my eyelashes. So it's just me, it's my personal preference. I'm not a makeup artist, I'm just a girl who enjoys playing with makeup. And then the final item, because I wanted to get some of that glow back, because I felt what I did when I used this and then by putting the powders over it, that I took a lot of the glow down. And this looks like I thought it would be sparkles in a bottle, and it's not. This was also in with I think it was the takeover box by Anastasia Beverly Hills through Boxycharm. This is called her Dewy Set. I don't feel this gives me, and I always stay away from anything that says dewy because I'm a combo girl, and I'm telling you, I will not in the future. This was beautiful. These sparkles are just on the actual bottle on the outside. When you spray this, it's a lightweight. It's also nice that I'll be able to take this with me in a travel bag because it has that locking mechanism, so I don't have to worry about it spilling. Like I said, everything today really was a pleasant surprise, but it really all started because of trying this brand. And there was a deal for everybody, not influencers, not because you have a channel, for anybody and everybody that they were able to get this for free. And like I said, I will leave that linked down below that video where I share all the information on how I got it. And if it's still available now, when this finally does go up, then you will be able to access it there too. But if not, this was fantastic, and it will be something that I think would be a repurchase for me anyways. So you'll be able to know that this is a product that I think will be in this brand for a very long time because it was very impressive. So wanted to share that with you. And that's it for today. So these are my makeup of the day. So like I said, if you want to search on my search bar when you're in my videos, just type in MOTD, and all of these type of videos will come up where I'm sharing with you some finds, some products from the boxes, and some products that are in my arsenal that I use all the time. And that's it. Please share with me in the comments down below if you've had the opportunity to try any of these products and if you're enjoying them as well. And that's it for today. So take care, everybody. Stay well, and I'll see you all again soon in my next video. Bye for now.